Welcome to another live stream and episode of the Gridiron podcast. My name is William.
I am your co-host.
Today is day number 2 of Hell Week.
Yes, sir.
We missed yesterday. Just because couldn't get enough time in right before work, so we had to push yesterday episode to today. So we missed it. However, episode 8 is out.
Yep.
That we recorded Monday. It is out. So go check that out. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. I had an aggravating day at school. I had to make a couple kids cry. But yeah, that's it.
So why you make the kids cry?
Because they be trying to play with me.
I mean, I understand that, but your job is to educate, not make kids proud here, man.
Hey, man, ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just doing my job. I just doing my job and then doing I'm not gonna say that. It's a little satisfaction whenever they give trouble and then you see the. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. That's it. That's all I do today. Just try my best. If kids cry, it is what it is.
Okay. So for everybody out there, so the topic of today's episode is going to be about the wildfire situation out in California and Trump wanting aid to be tied into certain concessions being made. Everybody know California been ablaze the last 2-3 weeks before this one. And last week, Trump's first week in office, and we talked about a couple episodes back because the Republicans were slowly saying like, "Hey, California got to make certain concessions to make sure they can get federal funding." We both thought that episode, hey, this is a bad fucking idea for you to push this on states, because on both sides of the aisle it can be that way. Okay, I'm pretty sure with Republicans they want California to have more stricter immigration policies and not be a sanctuary state. You can say the same thing for the Dems, that to the point where, hey, some of y'all down there in the South, y'all got to get y'all shit straight. The LGBTQ shit. Y'all got to give up certain concessions to them. You got to give up certain concessions when it comes to abortion rights, to receive federal funding when you have hurricanes. So what's your been over and over?
Overarching Park with it. I'll be honest, everybody. Like, this is I know we talked yesterday. If I don't know, we talked about how yesterday how that set a precedent, right? This also is another precedent with the wildfire stuff. With the aid stuff, basically kind of holding the aid from in front of California. Like, if you want this aid, you should do X, Y, Z. It sounds like they try. I have a fear that they might try to privatize disaster aid, and
it kind of seems like Trump wants it state by state, because he did say that he wants to get rid of FEMA, or he has thought about getting rid of FEMA, which would be fucking disastrous for the southern states, because most of the southern states are welfare states.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So getting rid of FEMA overall, very detrimental. However, I will say, because FEMA is under Homeland Security, surprisingly. Get them out of fucking Homeland Security. Why their budget is tied to Homeland Security? That's a questionable fucking proposition that we got to look Bush towards. Why the fuck did you thought that was a good idea to tie disaster relief with Homeland Security? Not a good look. Not okay.
Not in hindsight,
I mean, I don't see any world is like that's okay. Like, I think FEMA should be its own entity. It should have had its own people running it. I'm pretty sure people run FEMA, but it shouldn't be under Homeland Security.
Yeah,
it should be its own separate entity and function.
Yeah, and that we have to do some digging, and go back into the old days and kind of listen to you said Bush, right? Bush talk about
Yeah.
it. I have to go back and do some research and listen to what his rhetoric was at the time.
Because I think he did it either. It's too much red tape going on. Because I do see hear people complaints about it, saying like, hey, they're not getting relief fast enough, they're not getting their funds fast enough, and that shouldn't be the case. We should be sending as much money out as quickly as possible to the people that need help. That's totally understandable. But when it came to the hurricane season this past year, people were saying immigrants was getting it first and all this.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like y'all try to find to blame immigrants about everything.
Everything.
Y'all can't blame them for everything. And I'm pretty sure either they're not eligible for the relief, or even if they are, it shouldn't fucking matter. It's a disaster that happened to them as well. They live here. Get the fuck over it. Yeah,
and I think that they just use them as their easy scapegoat. It's crazy because like when immigration started becoming a bigger conversation, they started it with the jobs, right? They made it personal, which the Republican Party is good at that. They first make it personal. Oh, they're taking your jobs, right? They are taking your aid, and then the disaster stuff comes, and now they're like, oh, look, they're taking your aid. They're taking your aid. They're taking your disaster aid.
Right?
FEMA's giving the migrants $1,000 in food stamps. $1,000 food stamps for the hurricane or whatever. It's crazy.
Let me talk on that for a little bit, because I think it was a few weeks back. My mom asked me. She was playing a video saying that I guess somebody was in the gas station and somebody left their EBT card there. And it was saying that it had $7,000 on it. First of all, I don't think that's humanly fucking possible to have $7,000 on a food stamp card. Secondly, I know for sure, because living in Kansas City and living in a community of fucking immigrants for 2 to 3 years, I guarantee you, they're not getting as much money as they think that you think they're getting. They're getting money like to help them, but they not get as much money as you think they're getting. That's not the case.
Yeah, I literally on Facebook today, who was that? Somebody I know posted something talking about the immigrants and everything like that. And this lady was just like, it's true. Like they're doing this, they're doing that. And I was like, ma'am, you're complaining about your tax dollars going to helping immigrants. I said, do you even know how much a percentage of your tax dollars are actually going to them? I said, maybe a couple cents, maybe like 50.
Yeah, like the overarching budget, and it's a recurring thing. Bro, the amount of money that's going to immigrants is pennies to the dollar.
Yes. Like if you look at your taxes and you see that federal tax, that's like $50.
Yeah.
Not all that's going to immigrants. You got to remember, you got the military budget going to that, which is the biggest budget. That most of your money is going to that. You're maybe only giving an immigrant maybe 50 cents, 10 to 50 cents.
Yeah, it's because how I want to say this. I'm trying to find a word, because my problem is where there's overspending, they don't want to change it. When there's underspending, they want to cut it. Overspending, defense, don't want to cut it. Keep giving it fucking money. Mind you, these motherfuckers don't know where the fuck the money going. Education, shortfall. Let's continue to fucking cut it. Matter of fact, let's send it back to the States. Even worse fucking. Not only that, immigrants, illegal immigrants, contribute to the economy. It has been proven. Illegal immigrants pay more in their fair share of taxes than billionaires. That's a problem. They pay a much more effective tax rate than billionaires in the country.
Yeah.
We see Amazon, right? Doing Jeff Bezos on the time when he was CEO. This motherfucker, his company was paying zero in federal tax income. And that's been since 2017. The tax rate for billionaires, like the actual rate that they pay, is 5%. That's not enough.
No.
That's not enough. Especially you have people like Elon Musk running around here. Half of his wealth came after the fucking election, his net worth shot the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, he's probably paying little to nothing in taxes.
Yeah. Probably little to nothing is an understatement. And it's weird. I saw a video today. A guy at some Trump rally or whatever. He was basically saying, "Oh, like, billionaires don't need to be taxed. Like, we need billionaires." I'm like, bro, you sound like the peasants that praise the king.
Here's the thing with billionaire. Being a billionaire, I think it should be very hard to become a billionaire. It's very hard to become a millionaire, yeah, all that good jazz, right? But to be a billionaire, it shouldn't be hundreds of billionaires running around on the planet. And I'm talking about not just having $1 billion. I'm talking about a multi-billionaire. I'm talking about they having 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 billion. That shouldn't be the case. These motherfuckers should be taxed to God's no haven. Like, they should be paying, kid you not, to me, they should be getting taxed at least 70 to 90% of what they make for the year.
Yes.
Because you're not going to spend all that money in the first place, right?
Just sitting there.
Just sitting there. So why not give that money back to the government to make sure the people can have the things that they need? Not only that, we have 10 to 15 people in the United States holding most of the fucking wealth. That's a problem.
Yep.
And it's over 50%. That's a problem. You need to fix that. Ain't no way that a small section of people is controlling all the fucking money and where it goes. And then when it's a shortfall, you put it back on regular, everyday working people. You raise their taxes. This year, I owe fucking taxes. I owe $1,100. I ain't never, since I've been filing taxes, I ain't never owed taxes. $1,100? I made $30,000 last year, right? Because I left my old job in Sterling to come work the new job here in KC at the homeless shelter. Yeah. I made $26,000 for them. I made $4,000 at Dillon's. $30,000. I owe taxes? I'm below the poverty line. The poverty line is $33,000 a year. Right. But, man, let's get into this wildfire relief natural disaster aid discussion. Okay.
Yep.
With that being said, last Monday, Trump signed an executive order directing departments to route more water from Northern California to Southern California. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. It's not like a faucet that you turn on and then you get more water. I don't know who told him that. As far as his advisors, that's not okay.
Read that one more time.
Okay. Trump signed an executive order Monday directing departments to route more water from Northern California to Southern California.
I would love to see the voting demographics of Northern California and Southern California.
Well, Northern California is very conservative. It is very, because Nick Berry is from Northern California. Very conservative.
Okay.
Very, very conservative.
Nick Berry sounds familiar.
What's his name? He played ball with us, but fucked up his knees.
Oh, okay. Knew it sounded familiar.
Okay, yeah. So with that being said, bro, it's not a faucet that you just turn on to get more water. There's reservoirs, there's lakes that they pull from to get the water, rivers. You don't want to take too much because it'll fuck up the ecosystem. You can't use salt water, because he was saying like California all around water. You can't use salt water too much because it's gonna fuck up the environment once again. Yeah. So they gotta be careful. Using salt water to put out these fires. And then he wants California to have to implement voter ID law.
Yep.
Because he's still on this thing of,
like I said, he's using it. He's trying to use it to bully. I feel like he's gonna use it to bully some of these states.
Yeah. Because he's still on this, the election was stolen from me in 2020 and all this other shit. Bruh, any cases that came out after the election about voter fraud was on your side of the aisle.
Yeah.
Like literally, somebody got arrested for trying to vote twice in your name.
Yeah. Somebody in your name gave their dead mother, a grandmother or something like that's name. Somebody's Republican used someone who's died name. It's crazy that it's wild, man. If only people just listened and opened their eyes, they would see, you know.
It just because my thing is this, right, with the whole voter ID shit, because we've seen it now during this week, but we're gonna talk about it not, the next, I say probably the next 2 episodes that, that's gonna come out next week. He's now, he tried to pause federal funding to all the states.
All of them.
He did try to bully them to get to do what he wants to do. Luckily, immediately, 23 states said, fuck no, that shit is illegal. It has been illegal since 1974. You're not about to come up here and try to do this shit again. But we're going to talk about that next week.
Yep.
As far as the wanting California to implement voter ID laws, let's keep it 100. It's not necessary. It's not necessary because guess what? Nobody's out here trying to, flip an election. Because my thing is this. The people even saying this election this time around, that Democrats were stealing seats. Okay? Why the fuck, right? Why the fuck would we steal lower level seats, the House of Governor, Lieutenant, Secretary of State, Treasurer, whatever, right? We're taking those seats, but we don't take the House of President.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I'd rather have the House of President. Fuck the House, fuck the Senate. Okay? Because there's midterms. We can get rid of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, 2 years.
You're fucking seat.
This is a relationship, abusive relationship.
I can get out that relationship 2 years. Cool.
Yeah.
With the House of President, the seat of President is a 4-year seat. You see what has happened with this man having a seat the first time, what the fuck he did.
See, look what we doing.
Not only did he squandered it, but he put shit in place to set him up when he came back. And now we're seeing. So with that being said, people gotta realize, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's a contentious topic for some reason.
Now these are some of the states that don't have voter ID law currently, right? So California, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Pennsylvania, Vermont, Washington, D.C. Now, we understand Washington, D.C. is not a state, but they should. But the province of Washington, D.C. don't have voter ID laws because it's not needed. Smart people do make smart decisions. Now, obviously, if you do catch somebody trying to come vote again, obviously, you stop that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Not only that, I'm pretty sure the machines will pick up on if somebody voted twice. So, shit is already in place already to make sure voting is protected.
Yeah, and for those who don't understand why states don't just do it, why they just don't fold. You got to understand the life of the worker, right? So, do you not understand how hard it is to get a license or just an ID, just say an ID at a DMV in let's say Kansas City. Let's say Kansas City, for example. The line is too long. Yeah, there's a waiting line. Yeah,
it's a hassle. It's a hassle. Even I'm a citizen. It's a hassle to get an ID. Imagine it for somebody that's here undocumented, and even then they're gonna put on the shit either you're undocumented, or guess what? You won't be able to get one because you're undocumented. You don't have a social security number in this bitch.
And I think it's funny how it's like an oxymoron, kind of how people say, "Oh, we are." I don't think oxymoron was the right word, but how people say we are the most powerful country on the planet. They have this American boner, but they think that our elections are easily shaken up.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Because what I'm starting to see from the right, what is good for the goose is not good for the gander. Because you want to put restrictions on California to get aid, but not places like North Carolina, which came out of Trump's mouth. He said places like North Carolina shouldn't have restrictions upon them. Why? Because North Carolina voted for him.
This man, it's funny because like he's using the bully pulpit.
Yeah, very much so, and not in the Lyndon B. Johnson way, because he was very effective into bullying people into voting what he wanted to get done. He used it in the way of somebody not having a way and getting a position of power. That's the only thing it is. It's just somebody who was taking out his hurt feelings out on people because he didn't get his way. He didn't get a second straight term. He had to wait 4 fucking years. And the only reason why he won this time because let's face it, the American population is somewhat kind of stupid. We got people around here who don't know what tariffs are. We got people running around here who, hey, we tell you up front, he's sending y'all for the okie doke. You don't believe it. Now you're complaining about you're getting okie doked. You're complaining that you can't pay for school. You're complaining because you get Section 8, and now Section 8 ain't paying out. We told y'all what the fuck was going to happen. We told y'all what the plan was. They came out with a book, and they said, oh, no, this is not the plan. But you had other people who was tied to this man saying, oh, no, this is the plan. This is the plan. And then, Lord and behold, most of the executive orders that he's written can be directly tied to Project 2025. Or linked to somebody who worked on the fucking project.
Yep. See, if y'all look at a lot of these guys that are in his circles like that, and you see, if you say you look up on Wikipedia and you see Humane Society or some kind of alt-right group, right? Most likely they had their hand in writing 2025. A lot of those did.
Hold on, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say a lot of the people that's in his circle had a direct and had some of them had a direct hand in writing it. Some had an indirect hand, but they are with the organization that wrote it. You don't think
with the Heritage Foundation.
Yeah, the Heritage Foundation. I was about to say, yeah. See, and here's the thing: what people don't understand, like the right wing, a lot of right wing talking points and stuff like that, are a lot of right wing organizations. Like they're think tanks. They all think the same. And so if you see the Project 2025 stuff, as soon as that release, you wonder why they were not scared to release that. They wasn't scared that it released because they knew people were stupid enough to still believe that it wouldn't happen.
No, that's why. No, first of all, that man was right. People are too stupid to fucking read.
That too.
These motherfuckers are reading on a 6th grade reading level. A lot of them, they're not going to read a 944-page book. Because either A, they're not going to be able to comprehend it, or number 2, they can't even pronounce the fucking words in the fucking book. Either way, we know these motherfuckers are not going to read it. But also you did have some GOP lawmakers which wanted to tie the aid to be, coupled with a debt ceiling hike. Because, last year, right before the year ended, they was having an issue getting the deal done with the debt ceiling. They barely got it passed. Again. To prevent the government shutting down. Well, I can see the government being shut down again, to be completely honest, under Trump. I mean, I think it happened twice under him during his first term. But it's a simple fact that they want to tie this aid to a debt ceiling hike just so they can spend more money. And it's not going to go to the people.
Nope.
It's going to go to their pockets.
Yep.
You got Representative Doug Lafama, another California Republican, sought to distinguish the immediate needs in Southern California, including efforts to extinguish fires that are still raging out of control and long-term aid. That early help, he said, should not have conditions. So he was saying, like, hey, this early push of aid that's coming out should not have conditions. If they want any more after their effect, they got to succeed certain conditions to get this aid. I think that's also a horrible precedent to set up. Okay, yeah, we give you all what you need at first, and if you need any more, you got to do certain shit for me. If you don't do it, you don't get it. That sets up a very bad look on both sides because once again, hurricane season, tornado season, they can do the same shit to the Republican states that you're doing to them, and you're not going to like it because guess what? You don't even got the money to pay yourself. Okay, you come to the government for help. And that is if a Democratic House, Senate, and presidency, hey, you gotta start implementing some diversity trainings, some diversity. You gotta give gender affirming care.
They're flash.
They gonna be shaking in their boots and mad as fuck.
They would flash. They would literally flash. It would be the end of the world.
Do that.
They would swear the Antichrist is here. They would swear the Antichrist is here. It's over.
Here. Also, you did also have House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries on last Thursday rejected the idea of combining California wildfires with a debt ceiling hike, saying Democrats would oppose such if Republicans bring it to the floor. That's great. Y'all gonna oppose it. Y'all don't got to fuck the votes. Now, take that back. In the House, it's a rate of 10. Y'all don't need like 1 or 2 Republicans. That's great. But let's say Republicans are united on this front. You're shit out of luck.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. And as soon as it goes to the Senate, it's going to automatically pass.
And who's to say all the Democrats are gonna be united?
Yeah, exactly. Because we seen it with the Lincoln Riley shit. Some Democrats actually voted on that shit, which is very fucking surprising. I thought they were going to put up a united front against it. No, some Dems actually supported it. Which I think that is going to cause a lot of fucking issues and ramifications. We got to do a separate episode on that particular fucking bill because that bill is going to cause a lot of fucking problems in terms of racially profiling and racist acts committed against people of color. So that's one act that I'm not looking forward to. It is going to get signed by Trump. It is what it is. But that is
all my minority that voted for him, boy, y'all
cooked. Hey, I'm working right now. Last night I was working on the immigration part of Hell Week. It's so bad and it has bled so bad. I had to go into the information into this week to talk about it because it is causing such a problem. Like I said, hey, this motherfucker is affecting my job on all fronts. In terms of funding, that this motherfucker want to pause funding is affecting my job. Because guess where I work at? A homeless shelter. He affecting my job in terms of immigration because now we got to talk about what if ICE comes to the fucking door. Why? Because this motherfucker want to send up ICE in everywhere. No, doing that. This nigga sending ICE into schools.
Yeah.
Places that you usually think
are safe.
They say fuck all that. They say run up in there and go get them.
Literally, I saw I don't know what he is. I can't remember his name. He talks really funny though. I forgot. I don't know what his. I can't remember who he is. I might have to look it up. But he was basically saying, I'm upset that some of these illegal immigrants know the laws and they know that they don't have to answer their doors. You know, they don't have to do like the Fourth Amendment. Basically, I hate the Fourth Amendment because we can't. But they know their laws. Like he basically hates that they know how to avoid that.
And then so like we had to sign a document at my job about when ICE come in and shit about the policies and what to do if they have a warrant. There's 2 different warrants, right? The warrant that ICE usually carries, it's not signed by a judge. The only way that I can let you in the door, if you have a warrant or search warrant or warrant for arrest, if it's signed by a judge. If you don't have a warrant that's signed by a judge, guess what, buddy? I'm not letting you in this fucking door. Get the fuck out. Matter of fact, let me boot you out or I'm going to call the police on you. Get the fuck out of here.
Awful situation. I can't wait till we get to that episode. it's been pretty bad. The Hispanic community's very terrified. I mean, he got 34% of the vote.
Yeah, and they thought the great thing is they thought he won't attack us good ones, bro. I seen last night doing the research, 50% of the illegal immigrants that they arrested last week, half of them was law-abiding citizens. That number is only going to increase. Now he's talking about making Guantanamo Bay a fucking detention center for illegal immigrants. A concentration camp for illegal immigrants. We got slave hunting concentration camps in 2025. What the fuck are we doing here?
To catch a Freeman. Like crazy work that like people voted for him that are of that ethnicity.
Equally, like you thought that because that you worked at a farm or that your abuela been here for so many years without causing any issues wasn't going to get arrested. They ain't gonna pick her ass up because I seen a video yesterday of a man crying, bawling his eyes out because guess what? They picked up his wife.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
two construction workers, and he's crying. And you voted for Trump. Guess what, buddy? We told you what was going to fucking happen, and you didn't believe us. So guess what? Your wife got picked up. She got sent back to Venezuela. Go pick her up.
He said go pick her up. Hey, I'll be honest. If I was Hispanic and I vote for Trump, and I saw
I'll be fucking embarrassed.
Bro.
Fucking embarrassing.
I really want to get into like a Hispanic circle and like ask them, how do y'all feel?
You know
like
what?
I know people at my old boxing gym in KC that like some of the coaches are illegal. I'm pretty sure. They
You know what? We're gonna try to set that up. We're gonna try to set up a focus group here in KC.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
What? And I probably can get my girl to film it. We got it. We probably get her to record it.
I would like that.
I know she says that she does want to sit on one episode. So I'm gonna try to figure.
And I'll be coming to KC before I go to the Space Force. I'll be coming to KC at least two more times. So
yeah. So this last little bit about the wildfires and whatnot. And we said earlier in the show that Trump he kind of wants to do away with FEMA. And he said that on Fox News, like very slyly. He says FEMA has not done their job for the last 4 years. But unless you have certain type of leadership, it's really get in the way. Trump told Fox News host Sean Hannity in an interview last Wednesday. And FEMA is going to be a whole big discussion very shortly because I'd rather see states take care of their own problems. Trump, buddy, you're going to leave a lot of states out in the cold. Namely the states of Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina.
Louisiana.
Because those are welfare states. They don't bring enough money in.
Yeah.
They don't. So the simple fact, hey, you want states to take care of their own problems, they ain't going to have the funds, and they're going to have to come to the government. But that's why I really think that the reason why he wants that to happen, because he wants some of these states to come begging for aid. And then he's going to try to make them bend the knee. It's kind of like a situation on The Wire. So the last season in The Wire, the city of Baltimore want the federal government, the FBI, to come in and help them, solve this homeless serial killer, right? And they're like, yeah, we'll give you the funding, but we gonna need some things from you. We want Clay Davis because Clay Davis was a corrupt Democrat from Baltimore. He was very corrupt. Clay Davis is one of my favorite characters on the show. He was very corrupt, but it's the simple fact. Hey, you don't give us Clay, you don't get the funding. And Tommy Coretti, who was the mayor, had to realize that and told him to fuck off. Because the simple fact, you want me to give you something that you really want, they're gonna make not only my party look bad, but also make me look bad because he is a councilman from this fucking city.
Yeah.
No. So it's the same shit. You have somebody that wants the states and these governors and these mayors to come and bend the knee to him and beg for aid. This is the only thing what it is.
Yeah. He is kind of on a tear right now, and it's pretty scary, especially if most states have disaster issues, type of natural disasters. But like the worst type of natural disasters, hurricanes and wildfires. Yeah. So if you're in the South and you're hearing this, you are screwed. You are screwed.
Especially if he really goes through with getting rid of FEMA. Your state is on its own, and it's going to be very reliant on Trump to give them the aid that they actually need.
Yeah, and FEMA doesn't have what's up? I got an Eagles. He's an Eagles fan. He's saying "Fly Eagles Fly." He's singing the "Fly Eagles Fly" song. We want y'all to win. We prefer y'all to win.
Yeah, we want y'all to win.
He said you was talking shit about the Eagles. Y'all know if you can hear him. He said, "Please save us, Saquon Barkley." He said, "Save us, Anthony Richardson."
I'm saying that too, but I'm not talking.
He's not
shit.
Saying that too.
Oh, but goddamn, I'm not talking shit on the Eagles. I want these niggas to win.
He said he's going now. man, Eagles fans are funny, bro. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, y'all. We had to take a pause right quick for that. Yeah, but no. It's a very bad precedent, y'all. So at least with FEMA, right? Does FEMA have probably like does the head of FEMA or the board of FEMA, whoever, I don't know if it's owned by if it's ran, I know it's ran probably by a couple people, by a group of people.
I mean, like, it's people that run it, but it's
so do they have probably their own agendas and they do, they do their bullshit? Yes, but it's different with what Trump is trying to do. What he's trying to do is bully multiple states. FEMA at least is going to FEMA will give you aid. The heads of FEMA probably getting a check on the side. They definitely is. I promise you they are. But that is not the same as the president doing that.
Yeah, like
it's insane.
You can cut through an administration, but goddamn, the president of the United States trying to bully you into doing some shit that you don't want to do, and you told him, "Yeah, bro, we are not doing this specific thing. Get the fuck out of here."
And you know the funny part is it is such such a politician check move, because if let's say it does pass, let's say he does do it and California refuses, he can say, look at what the Dems are doing. They don't want aid. They don't want to help y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's very much it's a kind of a lose-lose situation, because the Republicans turn around and be like, look, California, the Democrats in California ain't trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. You're trying to get y'all that funding, but they don't want to make these concessions, man. I think you should vote for us, because at least you get funding. You may have to go against what you believe in, but you'll get that funding.
Yeah.
You'll get what you believe in.
You'll get that relief. And it's sad. It's sad. I think honestly, I think these losses all together, these chunks of losses, and there's something that happened today with Chuck Schumer, a message he had about the funding stuff. I felt like was a weak message, but besides the point, I'm just using that to say that this might be all this bad might give the Dems a wake up call. Maybe, I don't know. Might give them a wake up call to maybe start trying to fight back. Maybe you should go low. Start going low. You have to.
Here's the thing, though. With trying to fight back, you don't have the numbers right now. Not only that, you don't have the numbers. Or not only that, you don't have the numbers. People don't believe in you to get it done.
Yeah.
So people are feeling like, hey, you know what? They ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got fucking backbone. I think wholeheartedly, the Dems need to start leaning into the crazies of the party. Let them run them up a little bit. Because we see with the Republican Party, They are letting their crazies run amok and it's having results. Good in that. Start letting our crazies run amok. Let Anthony Weiner come back. Yeah, was he showing his dick to multiple women while being mayor of New York, governor of New York? Yeah, he was showing his dick. But that nigga was fucking effective. Bring him back.
We need some grimy motherfuckers in the
Yeah, we don't need no Jack of the Night motherfuckers. We need some rumble and tumble type motherfuckers right now. We need a whole lot of Slim Charleses.
Yep.
We don't need Brother Muzone right now. We need a motherfucker that's gonna get out there and get it out the motherfucking mud.
Yeah, and you want to know something interesting? That most people will not notice, right? So remember, y'all, Trump promised he promised a bunch of stuff, right? We're gonna get rid of immigrants. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, right? Y'all noticed how the first day he got in, he signed executive orders that said some of those things he signed, but they didn't pass. But them passing wasn't the important part. The important part was he did it and was like, "Oh, I tried." They blocked it.
Yeah.
That's how you keep your voters. That's how you keep them coming. Even if it doesn't work, you tried. And the Dems,
like I could you not, if Biden would have said during his run as president, hey, in this executive order, I signed that all student loan debt is canceled, he would have won the fucking election in the fucking landslide.
Yeah.
Nigga, just try.
Yeah,
and I understand playing by the rules, because technically he can't fucking do that. But my nigga, just try it.
Yeah.
Just have them write it out, sign it. If they block it, now you got ammo to use. Look, you're trying to leave the American people off of if not $100,000 of debt, $100,000 worth of debt, at least $1,000 worth of debt, and the Republicans don't want it done. They want to bail out the banks. They want to continue to bail out the banks, the rich folks who make bad financial decisions. I guarantee you, at least, kid you not, some of these swing states you would have won.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll say he could have won 4 of those 7 swing states, and not only that would have detracted from the Gaza problem. Surprisingly, I think that would have detracted from the Gaza problem.
Yeah, because I mean the Gaza thing was a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. I think. Well, I don't think the Dems played it good. You know, I think that they were too much.
They played not to lose. Because my thing is this: when it comes to that, right? Okay, when I hear people like on the farther left of the spectrum say, the leftists, right? Say, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z to Israel to make them stop. Okay, we just seen not 1, but 2 House representatives get fucking bounced by AIPAC. And Jamal Bowman and Corey Bush. 2 black people, mind you. Yeah. 2 seats gone. Right? Okay, that happens. What do you think AIPAC was possibly going to do to Kamala Harris if she would have came out pushing some of the things that y'all was suggesting?
Yeah.
They would have immediately turned to Trump and start funneling hundreds of millions of dollars. And not tens of millions of dollars into his fucking campaign to get her the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let her win if she would have said that.
Yeah, no, and they would have been 3 for 3. They 2 for 2 with 2 House representatives.
Yeah.
So sometimes y'all gotta play the long game.
Yeah, and it's such a bad situation. I mean, it's just in general, it's just awful. I feel bad for those people that live there. But I know everybody was praising Trump for what he did and stopping it, but hey, bro, if you do actual research with actual Palestinian journalists, they was killing up until that last minute. Last minute. Don't get it.
Some are gonna pop off, and then that peace agreement is done. Yeah,
and 9 times out of 10, it might not even be. It'll probably be like Israel aggression. And the Palestinian retaliate, and once they retaliate, they broke the agreement.
Yeah,
they broke it. Now we're gonna go back. We gotta defend ourselves.
Yeah.
And I follow and listen to a lot of far left commentators, and when they talk about this, and I am with them. but it's just I feel like sometimes they be like I like Hassan. Like Hassan's one of my favorites. Like he's my favorite one. But the thing with Hassan is because he's Middle Eastern, he has a personal tie. Yeah, that he knows what these people are he knows what they're going through. He actually knows what they're going through. So he can't say, he physically can't say, well, there's only so much we can do because of the situation. There's only so much that the Dems can say, you know, like you said with APEC. I mean, there's only so much they can say. Yeah. Like, there's only so much you can do, bro, because you will get bounced.
Yeah, you will get bounced. Like, and that's where Citizens United come into play. Them overturning that, they should never overturn that because the amount of money in politics now is fucking ridiculous. And now you have organizations and certain individuals controlling the elections. We see it with Elon Musk. He gave up $250 million for Trump, to be president. Like, what's going on here? We see with AIPAC, they dumped millions of dollars in multiple races against Democrats who they wanted out of office, and that shit worked, and they got them up out of there.
Yeah.
They went 2 for 3, because I think they were trying to get Tlaib up out of there too. Luckily, that did not happen. But 2 members of the squad got bounced.
Yeah, it's deeper than what people think. It's deeper than what y'all think, y'all. It's not as easy as just stop Israel, make them stop. It's not that simple. You got to
think about the ramifications of what's going to happen back at home when it comes to your position. I can't fight for you if I don't got the position that I have right now to fight for you.
Yeah, Biden was in office. He probably could have got a peace agreement, but it would it'd basically be the same thing that Trump did. It'd be basically the same thing, you know.
Trump, what's the name though? You know what this kind of reminds me of? That person that didn't work on the group project, but at the very last moment put his name on the group project. That's what Trump did and his people, because he was coming in. So they kind of just put their name on the project. Say, look, we got it done. My nigga, you didn't put none of the work in. You wasn't staying up long. You wasn't, researching. You wasn't putting shit together. You didn't put the presentation together. I did that.
Yeah. And I think the other side of this is, I also think that there is a side where, like, Netanyahu probably didn't want to do deals with Biden.
He did it
because he knew it was a point of contention. Like, if I can keep this going on until Trump is in office, now I can do what I want. Yeah, Trump did that, but there's a deal. There's a deal that y'all don't know about.
Yeah, when you have a prime minister of a country going to meet with a presidential candidate who was also a former president at his golf resort, something is going on.
Oh, yeah.
There are deals being made if he gets elected. You don't think Trump cut a deal with Benjamin? Hey, don't get that peace agreement done till I'm about in. Don't sign that motherfucker just yet. Keep it going. Matter of fact, drop some more bombs. Kill some more kids.
Do more.
Make it as bad as possible so it looks bad on Biden. And people won't come out fucking.
Yeah. Like, people don't understand, like those guys, like the Hamas people that y'all all been thinking is that people think is evil, whatever. Like, these guys signed a peace agreement a long time ago. Signed for months.
That's another thing too, bro. But they been signed this mother. They been signed a peace agreement. Israel just wouldn't come to the fucking table and sign it.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about that. Nobody brings it up like, hey, Hamas signed, but Israel didn't. That's a telltale sign. Something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, or a deal has been cut to make the current president look bad.
Yep. Jimmy Carter, not Jimmy Carter. Who was it? Who I said it was?
Jimmy?
It was Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy.
Iranian heist situation, cuz. Look it up, y'all. Look it up. Very similar. Very similar.
Immigration. Hispanics, Latino people come up to the front, y'all.
34%.
34%. I want y'all to know that y'all the first pick of the draft. Overall pick, you know why? What y'all the first pick is? Being stupid as fuck. Y'all thought that y'all was gonna be safe. Y'all thought that y'all was gonna be untouchable. I seen the interviews with CBS Evening News, Dateline, ABC Evening News, all this good other shit. Talking about, my favorite member may be illegal. They may be undocumented. They've been here 20, 30 years. But Daddy Trump is not going to mess with them because they're one of the good ones. No, fuck that. He's trying to get them the fuck up out of here.
All of y'all gotta go.
Matter of fact, old boy, his orders are, he's trying to pack up the whole family. Crazy to think about. Now, y'all voted for that. Now, I'm hearing some spins. The spins ain't working. Y'all ain't got the Dwight Freeney package when it comes to the spins. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop trying to spin. So you trying to spin to the inside, the shit ain't working.
Yeah.
Trying to spin to the outside ain't working. Matter of fact, you keep running to the fucking guard. You can get it. Yep. So you keep running to double teams. Because you're an idiot. So with that being said, y'all really sat up here and thought that y'all was the exception to the rule. Y'all were the exception to white supremacy.
Y'all thought y'all was the Mahomes.
Yeah, y'all thought y'all was the ones. No, y'all the don'ts. Get the fuck up out of here. Because the simple fact is that at Black people, we already knew what the fuck was gonna happen. They gonna set y'all with the okie doke, get y'all to believing. Y'all believe the bullshit. Y'all got up there, and guess what? Y'all got okie doke. Y'all got tricked, bamboozled, led astray, blind leading the blind, dumb as fuck.
It's hilarious but sad. Like
that's about it. Your decision that you made on election day, 34%, is affecting other people. They're talking about taking citizenship from Native Americans because of your decision. They talking about trying to get rid of the 14th Amendment completely. Do you realize 14th Amendment is what gave Black American citizenship? Then it gave y'all the pathway to citizenship too, where you give if you're illegal or undocumented, it gives y'all children a right to citizenship. So it'd be harder, it is what it is. Anchor babies, it'd be harder for them to get rid of y'all. Yeah. It looks bad to get rid of parents of U.S. citizens. It looks bad. Any administration, Democrat or Republican, it looks bad. So with that being said, they're talking about the 14th Amendment is unconstitutional. What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? This does not make any sense.
So instead of separating, let's put them together. Fuck it. Let's keep the family. We are a family first, very oriented party. We're going to keep the family together outside of America.
Because let me go through my notes, man. Let me get through my notes. All right. We're gonna go
I had some. I'd have to look at I have some.
Okay, because we got to start out with the big one. The one that kind of like trickled down, like for the first week of administration, right? The first few days, okay?
Oh, yeah, I have heard on it.
Yeah, so he signed an executive order to end birthright citizenship. Now, mind you, everybody go, you can't do that.
That's not...
You can't do that. You need an amendment to repeal an amendment.
Yeah.
Or we just forget how the fucking legislative system works. That's not how that shit goes. You just can't end something with a stroke of a pen. I guarantee you, if some of the Dems who want more stricter gun control could, rewrite the Second Amendment, to make it stricter, I'm pretty sure they would have done it by now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if they didn't need Congress to codify Roe versus Wade, pretty sure they would have done it by now. With a stroke of a fucking pen. Make it make sense. All right. Now, a judge from the Reagan era, which is not surprising, but surprising.
Yeah.
Republican, but a Reagan era Republican, as you know, Reagan did. I believe he did give amnesty or citizenship to a certain amount of people while he was in office that are part of the Latino, what's the name, descent? Latino or Hispanic.
Yeah.
So it makes sense because at this point it's kind of like you're signing this, but you have no legal challenge. This is codified into the Constitution. Like you can't change it without making another amendment. And do you really think that you can get 2/3 of the states to agree on that?
Yeah, I don't know. No.
Because I'm gonna guarantee this now. Florida, Texas, they out the window. I know people really thinking, oh, those are Republican states. They don't, no.
No.
I don't think that they're stupid to vote for that and to reverse the 14th Amendment in terms of birthright citizenship. I don't think they're done. I don't think states like Arizona and New Mexico are done.
Yeah, they're a lot of that's a lot of the workforce. That's huge chunk of their weight.
And we see in California, y'all calling people not to show up to work. Quite literally, because ICE is running around like the fucking Sentinels from the goddamn X-Men, running up in schools and shit. You know I'm right. We got the goddamn Sentinels running around this motherfucker, trying to get the mutants. Oh my God,
he said the
trying to get the motherfucking mutants and shit. Now you got people not showing up for work. They're scared to drop off their kids at school. They're trying to run up in establishments that is frowned upon, running up into schools, hospitals, homeless shelters, churches, places that these are no-nos, but they're trying to show up.
Yeah,
can't do that.
I know. Like whether or not they get anybody when doing that, they're definitely trying to spread fear. Like, bitch, we are coming. Yeah. I do feel like that part of it's mental warfare too.
Right. Because I did say last week, I want to get in there. Okay, for y'all who don't know, one of your co-hosts, William, I work at a homeless shelter. Okay, working at a homeless shelter downtown KC. Now, with that being said, we had a meeting last week. I work overnight. I wasn't showing up. Okay, it was about ICE. Okay, because some of the workers at the job didn't know what a warrant looked like, which is fun. I know what an official warrant looks like, right? What ICE uses is not an official warrant. It's not signed by a judge. So it at least looks completely, totally different from an official search warrant or a warrant to arrest somebody. Okay? So they set up new policy just in case these motherfuckers trying to run up and in here, or they try to, bamboozle their way in and shit. So they had to set up new policy just for that. My job, in terms of funding, it's kind of like we're kind of shaking at the boots a little bit. Once again, because Donald Trump is trying to hold up federal funding, which is also a court case they got to hear tomorrow.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's a simple fact. I'm sick of this motherfucker already. He barely been in 2 weeks. He affected too much of my life at this point.
Yeah, usually you think it take a little minute, but motherfucker to stop.
No. He's coming out the gate like hard with it, and a lot of it is. It's a lot of immigration shit. He's just he's trying to lead his shoulder into really hard. And like I keep explaining to people, hey, I told y'all, I said in multiple TikToks, the second term for president is what he really wants to do. Because guess what? After then, you can't stop him. You can't tell him no. Because after that, he's out of the re-election bid. He's done.
Yeah.
He's put. Now we see what he's really wanting to do. We're going to get into the DEI shit next episode. That's the big thing, too. What he's trying to do in terms of history and shit. I see a whole lot of weird shit going on about that, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as this immigration shit, to the Latinos and the Hispanics that voted for this man, y'all have completely fucked yourselves.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of?
That,
And just follow me here. Okay. Imagine it's World War II, right? And you're a Japanese person.
mm-hmm.
And you thinking, man, they deserve it across the sea, but I know I'm an American. I have a job here. I have a store. I own property. I'm an American. They're not gonna fuck with me.
What? I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm not gonna make up no names. But come here,
Mr. Honda, come on outside. Mr. Honda, come on outside.
I was trying not to do it, y'all. He did it.
Mr. Honda, come on outside, man. Hey, we need you to pack up a few items. Pack up what you can. Get your family. Get the fuck out. You're coming to this internment camp where you're going to be housed because we're afraid that you're fine. But I'm American. I was born here. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no.
Times to go. And by the time you get at that internment camp, guess what? The house broken into. It's throwing all your shit. You don't own your property anymore. Your house been broken into. They smearing obscene words across the wall to describe you because they found out you're Japanese.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you thought that you were safe because you're an American? Or that you're legal? No. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all.
You are no different. Yeah, they may see you as one of the good ones, but that's only until they start to hammer it into society starts like hating your people, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and during that time they hated, you know. They hated.
So my question is this. Why do, and this is a legitimate question, why do y'all want to be the model minority so fucking bad? You in the Asian community, y'all in the Asian community got that fucking bad.
It's very bad.
How much y'all can suck up the white people to seem like you're getting ahead or seem like you're one of the good ones? I don't know which is worse. Because we just seen the Asian community, they just got rid of affirmative action. Now you realize that it's coming to bite you in the ass because guess what? Some of y'all are not getting them seats no more. You're trying to sue because you're not getting the spot that you was before. Because you said, oh, hey, let's get away from this. You know, let's try to diversify our applicant pool. You said, fuck all that. Make it merit-based. I mean, should shit be merit-based? Yes, but unfortunately, we live in America, a place that we know, hey, certain shit is set up so minorities can't get ahead. Let's try to fix that.
Yeah.
And you know what you motherfuckers said? Yeah, no. That's basically what you. And then it's low-key a kind of a spit in the face in terms of, because African Americans got affirmative action, even though it really didn't benefit us.
Yeah.
Benefit us a very small amount.
Benefit mainly more white women
than anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then y'all just said, fuck it. Let's get rid of it. And then realizing, oh shit, maybe we was the one they was handing out shit to. Hey, sometimes it's okay to close your mouth and not say anything.
Yeah. Sometimes,
hey, you know, somebody slide you a nice little deal. Sometimes, you know, they hook you up. Sometimes it's best to shut up about the hookup.
Yeah, they played themselves.
Yeah,
played themselves. They played themselves.
Now, not only that, okay, Donald Trump did say last week also as well that he can tell if immigrants are bad based on how they look. He said you can look at them and say they could be trouble. What is that textbook definition of?
Racism.
Yes, sir. Racism. Racism.
Hard R. The real hard R.
That bitch is strong. That bitch is strong. And guess what? Y'all voted for that shit. I said, I'm like, I know everybody collectively in that room, in the newsroom, had to go. You do realize that just textbook racism. That's racial prejudice. That's damn near, it's just racism at that point. I don't know how to describe it.
God, that's prejudice and shit.
We told y'all the man was racist.
Yeah.
And y'all
They
didn't believe us?
they didn't believe us though. They didn't believe us. They thought we was playing. They just said that, oh, you're just saying that because they're black and he's white. That's why you're saying that. He doesn't hate us. He doesn't hate us too.
No.
He hates y'all. He hates y'all monkeys, not us.
No. Yeah, just because you pass as white, you a Westerton, doesn't mean you're not a part of this equation too. They just see you as kind of, you know what? You may be Mexican, but you look white, sound white. So, you know what? I'll use you to my advantage. And guess what? Y'all get set up for the okie doke. You tricked up. Yeah, so it also was reported that ICE has stepped up arrests in the deportation since Trump took office. While he said that he will prioritize criminalizing violent criminals, his border czar, Tom Homan, also said this week the arrest of undocumented immigrants without criminal conviction, which the administration thought collateral arrest would occur. Hey, they are trying to, how can I describe this? They're using a hammer to smash walnut. Kind of, you getting messy about some shit that don't need to really get messy about.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody can agree, hey, committed a crime here, get that. Especially a violent crime, let's say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get that. Don't come back. However, let's keep it 100. We know, most of people know that immigrants, especially the ones that are here undocumented, are such. They don't really try to make trouble because they know as soon as
one slip up and that's it. That's it.
Do that slip up, it's done. There's been multiple cases in movies and shit. You have somebody Hispanic, you have a white person. Oh, what you gonna do? Call the police?
Yeah.
Because they know they can't. I think, to be completely honest, I think the undocumented community are at risk, are at risk at having a violent crime or a crime committed towards them because they can't necessarily tell.
Yeah.
As soon as they reveal, hey, I'm undocumented, it is up from there. Especially some of these states that they believe in immigrant catching now.
Yeah. Bounties.
You're getting that too. Bounties. I said, hey, we're in 2025 and we're dealing with slave catching, slavery, and internment camps. Because Trump also wants to, use Guantanamo Bay. He wants to expand Guantanamo Bay to house undocumented immigrants. And I know y'all gonna say, oh, he's talking about the violent ones. Do y'all really think it's 30,000 violent immigrants in the country?
No.
Let's keep it.
No way. No way.
Ain't no fucking way it's 30,000.
No way.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, he's tripping. And people really believe, it's sad that they really can have that view of Hispanic people and really believe that these people are coming here with the intent not to get away from a third world country, basically,
right,
but to come here. They're not trying to get away from that. They're trying to come here to fuck shit up. They're trying to come here to cause problems. They're kind of trying to make, but see, the Republican Party is good at making problems that they want to make, the things that they don't like. They know how to, they're good at making their fan base make it feel like it's personal. They are taking like the Lincoln Riley shit, right?
Yeah.
Like great example of something that's just a freak accident that you can probably count on two hands how many times that's happened in the past maybe 10 years probably.
Yeah.
Where a legal immigrant killed a white woman. You might have 10 in the last 10 years.
What my thing is this, right? Y'all hurry up and made this Lincoln Riley shit, and I get it, right? I get the bill while it's made. The details of the bill is complete dog shit and very fucking racist, but that I fucking digress, right? Where was the bill for the young lady that got raped by Brock Turner, the swimmer from Stanford? Where's her bill at? What about the countless of white men? Because statistically, who's leading in rape is white men. Where's the bills to alleviate that? I don't see none. I don't hear about none. But an undocumented immigrant, a one out of millions, a select few, a super, not even a quiet minority. He does something that is sinister, does something that's evil. He's going to criminalize the entire immigrant, undocumented immigrant people.
Yeah,
that makes no sense to me.
It's kind of like it kind of makes you think about. It makes you think about 2020, right, when you had all the police brutalities kind of happening back to back, and how like white media was just trying their hardest. They're trying their hardest to find a story, or was praying that a story happened of a black person being violent to a cop, like the opposite side of the spectrum, where like, oh, the cop should have used too much force and they ended up getting killed this time. They were trying to find that type of story. There nothing. They didn't have any pop up, but like they were hoping that. And this story with Lincoln Riley is just that. Like they are using they may seem like the party that cares about women, but they only use women.
Yeah. Because my thing is that I believe even the family of Lincoln Riley was like, please stop using her name.
The dad, it was the dad. The mom is a big fan. The dad was like, I don't want her to be, I don't want this to be like this. But the mom is the mom and the sister is big Trump fan. Which is sad.
My thing, which is sad. But at the same time, the father asked y'all not to use his daughter's name and right? Not to use her political game. But y'all did exactly fucking.
Yep.
To now her name is attached to something that is going to hurt a community.
Yeah.
Not help it, not actually fix the fucking problem, but something that's going to be harmful to the entire fucking community. What the fuck are we doing here?
The Hispanic community will probably forever hate that name, bro.
Yeah. Rankin. Your name is Rankin? Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Oh, fuck
like how black people have Jim Crow. Like Lincoln Riley
Uncle Tom.
Become that to him. Yeah. Like, bro, it's sad, bro. It is what it is, man. They did it to themselves. I mean, can't really feel bad for them.
You know what? You know what's gonna be a good thumbnail for this video?
What?
Remember the scene at 8 Mile where Cheddar Bob shoots himself? Make that the fucking thumbnail.
Oh my god. I'm gonna put Trump smiling in the background like this. Yes. Go ahead and clock that on your phone. Please take that.
I got you. I would think about that. That'd be a good fucking thumbnail. Make it Cheddar Bob. Yes. But back to the show though. But now earlier in the show, remember, I said, hey, this shit's starting to affect Native Americans and shit too. Yeah. So while doing my research, it said American citizens, including citizens of Native tribe nations, have been pulled into the vast immigration operation ordered by President Trump in accordance with his campaign vow to conduct mass deportations since day one. Do you know what that sound like? They're running up in reservations and shit, trying to deport Native Americans.
Yeah.
Where are you going to deport them to?
The sea. Want to put them all in Utah?
Right. Are y'all going to put them in the 4 fucking corners? Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, and Colorado? Like, make it make sense. Where are you going to, where legitimately? I want to ask the Republicans, bro. Where are y'all going to do? Y'all trying to strip away citizenship? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. From Native Americans and trying to deport them, where the fuck are you going to put them? Where the fuck are you going to send them?
Yeah, they are.
They're here.
Yeah.
We on their shit. We on their shit. We took this shit. Now I'm a nigga.
They took that shit.
Yeah. White folks took that shit. Fuck. And it's just like, this shit is starting to affect other communities. And I know every other community has to be going like, you dumb motherfuckers.
I think black people are laughing.
Y'all fucking up the house money now.
Black people definitely seem like they're laughing a little bit.
I'm keying We told y'all, like, here's the thing with black people, right? We told y'all what the fuck was going to happen. We see how the last administration go when it came to y'all people.
Yeah.
Now he's getting a second term. You don't think he's going to lean harder? It's a box. Man, it's a boxing match. You in the 6th, 7th round. That big body, he's a heavyweight. That big body leaning on you a little bit more, taking a little bit more energy from you. It's getting harder to push him off.
Yep.
And now the heavyweight coming in with the big body blows. Start hitting you from the gut and shit. Now you gasping for air. Now you, oh shit!
Pause.
I got. That is a pause. That is a pause. The point remains, like, bro, he's leaning harder into that.
Yeah.
And black people told y'all what was going to happen because it affects everybody. It's not just y'all.
I think they thought whenever black people was saying, like, you had, like, you know, people at work talking, like, interacting with Hispanics, they're like, yeah, man, if y'all vote for Trump, he's gonna deport y'all. And Hispanics are just like, no, man, he's gonna deport y'all, you know? Now, niggas was not joking when they were saying that. They were being serious.
Because we also understand not every undocumented immigrant is a Hispanic, Latino, but y'all are the main focus because most of the people think in America, y'all make up the bulk of them.
Yeah.
So that y'all are the focus of attack. Not necessarily, let's say, somebody's illegal from New Zealand, the UK, Russian, even to a certain extent, African. You from the Middle East? No, take it back. Middle East probably number 2, but they're a distant number 2. But nobody else really ain't focusing on y'all. Everybody's focusing south of the border. They really think about motherfuckers who can get on planes, including people from the south of the border.
Yeah, y'all are closer too. Y'all are the closest ones. So it's
easy to point the finger at y'all.
Yeah, y'all always gonna get the blame, no matter what.
Because my thing is this: a lot of people think, is there do people actually cross the border? Yeah, but a lot of motherfuckers hop on planes legally. They stay here a little bit too long. They can't renew that visa, and they stay the fuck here. Why the fuck would I leave now?
Yeah, might as well stay.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just think it's just a ton of motherfuckers just coming across it illegally. No. A lot of people come over here legally, and they just overstay their visa. Because visas are very hard to attain. Very hard to keep up with. Especially like the work ones, I have to. If you're not on top of that shit, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Now, last Sunday, guess how many of the percent of the undocumented immigrants that they arrested had non-violent offenses on their record, or people who didn't commit offenses?
All right, I'm gonna say 60%.
Lower. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank God. Okay. Thank God. I was being super pessimistic there.
And that's fine because we know.
All right, 25%.
No.
35. 37. 40? 45? Damn.
You close down a little bit.
48. God damn.
48%.
That's high. Way too high.
They already had a record of that person being undocumented. Go pick his ass up. Go pick her up. Go get her.
Them ICE niggas working now.
They put in work.
I know they pissed. I'd be pissed right now.
I mean, it's a job, but at the same time, they dickheads with their job.
Yeah.
They dickheads with their job. So
you gotta be an asshole to have that kind of job.
Yeah. Also, I will say they also did bring up the fact that they are also going to be targeting cities that have said that they ain't going to be helping with arrests. So cities like Los Angeles. I think Kansas City said we ain't helping with arrests. A lot of the bigger cities and blue states, they saying we ain't helping with this shit. Get the fuck on. We're going to start seeing retaliation because of that. We're going to start seeing people. You're going to start seeing this administration, and we kind of already see it already. Trying to attach certain shit to certain, let's say, bills or aid and shit. to, hey, immigration, you got to do this, or they come out withholding fucking funding, right?
Yeah. Using the bully pulpit, folks.
Yeah. It's not even a bully pulpit. It's fucking dickhead. It's a dickhead move. No, we're gonna call it what it is, a dickhead move.
I was trying to be academic with it.
No. The time for academia is over. Because people try to be academic during the election season, it didn't work. Now I gotta talk to you like you're stupid.
Yeah.
Because you're stupid people.
Right.
Like, I have to treat you like you're stupid because you made a stupid decision. Now I gotta keep reminding you that you made a stupid decision because this is a decision that you made with the other stupid people.
Every other race, damn near, except for the one that you dislike probably the most, black people.
Over the 70 million plus people that voted for that man, right? Y'all all collectively made a stupid ass decision that's biting everybody in the ass, and y'all trying to find any way to justify your stupid decision. It's okay to realize I gotta put on the dust cap and sit in the fucking corner in the stool. I made a bad decision.
Yeah.
You made a bad investment on somebody. Now everything's coming to fruition. Get it the fuck together. Now, like I said, I gotta talk to you like you're stupid. Because the simple fact, if I don't, you still won't get it.
Yeah, you gotta get shamed. Shame.
Yeah. She was trying to, she was talking in academia speak, but she toned it down to where, hey, it's a clear-cut message, what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
Very coherent, very clear to the point, very on brand. Right? Y'all motherfuckers didn't want to listen. Y'all kept saying she didn't have no plans. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She didn't know what the fuck that she actually wanted to say or do, right?
Yeah.
Now we have somebody in office that don't know what the fuck they're doing, don't know what the fuck they're signing, don't know what the fuck like the legal procedures of the United States is in any regard.
Yeah, he doesn't even know the logistics. He doesn't even know some of the things they sign. He doesn't even know the logistics.
Like quite literally, I know Donald Trump when he was in school. He failed. I know he failed civics class. I know he failed every single government class that motherfucker took in school. Because you can't be this fucking dumb about the laws of the United States government.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, even if you don't know enough about politics, I expect you to know the basics. That's it. I'm not asking you to be, like, entirely in tune. Because, hey, I understand everything doesn't affect you, or certain issues doesn't hit you harder than others. I get that. However, you should know at least the three branches of government. You should know, hey, I can't overturn an amendment without another amendment to overturn that one. Like, I can't withhold federal funding. That shit hasn't been legal since 1974. Can't do that. Like, make it make sense.
Man,
and the crazy thing about this administration, you know, it's bad when they are comparing your immigration operation to the white Eisenhower Operation Wetback, which was a deportation plan under Eisenhower, and that sent back, if not hundreds of thousands of immigrants. Undocumented people, Hispanic, Latino. So this happened once. It's happened once already, and y'all thought it didn't happen. It wasn't gonna happen again.
Yeah, y'all thought y'all was excluded from that. No.
Again, like y'all really thought that y'all was like them boys.
No, we only talking about the ones that's coming across the border. We're here. We're good. We're the good one.
No, that's not how that works.
All of y'all.
Who told y'all that? I don't know who told y'all that. Matter of fact, yes, I do. Some of y'all family members and shit.
Yep.
Told y'all, oh, y'all gonna be safe. Y'all gonna be cool. Y'all vote this way. Look at y'all now. And hiding. Oh, we gotta hide from the Sentinels.
Did I tell you the video of the guy who I'm pretty sure the guy with his wife
Yeah, so
Hispanic
she
guy.
got picked up. They
Picked up.
They came to pick up two construction workers. Then they ended up realizing, oh, your wife undocumented too. Take her back. Send her back to Venezuela.
But he was crying. But he was crying. I was laughing. I was like, that's hilarious.
And I don't feel bad for him. I don't.
You just got smited.
Why should I feel bad for you?
Yeah.
A whole honesty. Why, as me, as a human being, should feel bad because your wife got sent back? Because people told you what was going to happen. Innocent people were going to get round up in this shit. And the crazy about it, she was trying to work on becoming a citizen. And she got picked the fuck up and dropped off in Venezuela.
Look around and found out.
Fucked around and found out. But you better go ahead and get that salsa dancing going. I don't know what they do in Venezuela. Hey. Better get that dance going.
Hey, I saw a video. You stupid, boy. You stupid. Hey, I saw a video of a family. They picked up the dad. And the children was like, where are you taking our dad? Where are you taking him? So we can at least contact him. Can you please give us, tell us where you're going to take him? And they wouldn't say anything. I'm like, damn, that must be scary as fuck.
Yeah.
This is a teenage girl asking these questions. I'm like, oh my God, damn.
Because my thing is this too. Bro, they're making y'all out to be a spectacle. You got Republican congressmen going to the border. You know what I'm saying? You got Dr. Phil pulling a JBL. And if y'all don't know who JBL is, he's John Bradshaw Layfield. He's a former wrestler for the WWE. During the time that he was at WWE, they gave this man the most racist gimmicks. Okay?
Yeah.
They actually filmed this man being at the border trying to round up immigrants. Hispanic Latino immigrants. Dr. Phil pulled a JBL. He went on a ride along to round y'all up with ICE agents. Dr. Phil, y'all. Now, mind you, I blame Oprah for Dr. Phil. Oprah, that's one of your worst fucking decisions. I don't know what the fuck you was thinking when it came to that man. Fuck Dr.
Him and Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go there. These TV personalities.
I know. We talking about immigration, but I know his confirmation here is going to be fucking horrible. I know it's going to be bad.
We should live stream that bitch and listen to it live.
We should. It's going to be bad. Like, you do realize you were a con man and a snake. You were a snake oil con man.
Yeah.
That it's been proven that you have promoted shit that you know that's a con, but you're doing it for the money. Make it make sense. Now, let's go stateside a little bit. Okay, Florida, they passed a bill, right? I don't know if you heard this bill.
Nope, I've heard it yet. Let's get it.
Okay, so they dubbed it the Tackling and Reforming Unlawful Migration Policy Act. Do you know the acronyms for this fucking legislation bill they made in Florida?
No, tell me. Surprise me.
Trump Act.
Hold on.
The name of the bill is the Tackling and Reforming Unlawful Migration Policy Act. Trump. Hey y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all on that nigga dick hard, Florida. What the fuck are y'all doing? That is swinging from the nuts, licking the gooch type shit.
Oh my God, Will. We are live.
I don't care.
He said, we're on kick, so it'll be fine. We got one kick. Yeah, it doesn't matter. One kick.
Hey, y'all realize, y'all praise that man like he's God. Are y'all kidding me? Trump, when I read that, I said, ain't no fucking way this is real. No, it's real. Now, mind you, here's the thing, though. Ron DeSantis didn't like the bill. He said it was too lenient. The bill was too lenient? He said it was half measured. So you saying Donald Trump is not going hard enough on immigration? Motherfucker, don't pay a good 33% of your state like fucking Cubans?
Yeah.
And I know that's like a huge guesstimate number. But I'm pretty sure this amount of fucking children's in goddamn Florida.
It is about 20-30%. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I said, this is bad. If he think that bill was like, what the fuck he want on the table? Because and my crazy thing about it, they actually, I think he vetoed it. It went back down to the House and Senate. Wrote his veto, and it passed. So they ended up they anointed the Agriculture Commissioner Wilton Simpson as the state's chief immigration officer, and took millions of dollars from the governor's office for immigration enforcement. So they decided to take some of that money that Ron DeSantis was using, when he shifted those illegal migrants. I think to Martha's Vineyard.
I remember.
Martha's Vineyard? Yeah, I think it was Martha's Vineyard that he sent those illegal immigrants to, and he took a decent amount of money to do that. And the state of Florida said, we're going to take some of that money and we're going to use it to, swing from the nuts of Trump.
Oh my God! Come on now,
bro.
Kick is gonna love us. With us being on Kick, we can do what we want. But
bro, I ain't never seen. Look, I've seen gargling them nuts before. Right? It is what it is. I've seen it.
Dude, they are
bad. This is worse than LeBron. Okay, and I'm a LeBron fan, but I don't gargle his nuts. I'm not calling him Daddy LeBron. But this is top tier gargling nuts.
This is bad.
Swinging from the hair.
Florida just might need to be cut out of the. You might need to nuke Florida for real. Like it might be brain dead. Like it might be over. Florida might be cooked. Like we might have to destroy it. Like.
Yeah, but also I like to point out, so the Dems in the House and Senate, they largely focus on to maintain an in-state tuition waiver for Dreamers. So the Republican lieutenant governor pushed for it back in 2014, and governor, who is now a senator, Rick Scott, he approved it. So Dreamers would get, waivers for in-state tuition, which is great. Because obviously we shouldn't be punishing kids for their parents' mistakes. It is what it is. But the Republicans this time around said, fuck all that, fuck them kids. Get them up out of here.
Let's get it going.
Make them pay for it. So they have until July, and after then they get no more waivers. They're not eligible for the waivers anymore. I think that's fucked up. I think that's the biggest thing that came out of this. I think that hurt it the most. Like I said, you're hurting kids that had nothing to do with possibly coming over here. Either they got sent over here, or walked them over here. You can't really, punish a kid for a choice that their parent made. Like, where do we make it make sense? For instance, people rallying against free school lunch for kids. When we start criminalizing and pushing against free school lunch, when did that become fucking normal? That's not normal.
I don't want my kid to have the school lunch. Like what?
Yeah, I don't want the poor kids to have free lunch. I want them niggas to starve. Like damn, like y'all heartless like that. Where's your sympathy, your empathy, your compassion for your fellow man? But no, you said fuck them kids, let them starve. The fuck are we doing here?
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
I know a couple. I know a couple. Hispanic people. Not personally, a little indirectly, but I'm thinking about them right now. Like, damn, like especially my people in my boxing gym. Like, a lot of those guys were illegal.
Yeah.
Undocumented. Let's put it like they're undocumented. A lot of them are undocumented. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen to some of those guys?
Yeah, like even when
and my coach was voted for him. My coach voted for Trump.
But here's the thing. Here's the crazy part, right? You see illegal immigrants talking about rah Trump. He don't like you.
Yeah, it's wild to me how they.
You know
That's
what
wild.
that? You know what that sounds like? Imagine you in high school. The bully picks on you, but every time the bully picks on somebody else, you ride with the fucking bully. You piggybacking off the bully. Make it make sense. You're
I got a little
illegal.
Stockholm syndrome. It feels like.
Yeah, you're illegal. He don't like you. He don't want you here. But you rah Trump.
Yeah, it's Stockholm syndrome a little bit, bro. Because I think it's like in the 2016, like the wall shit was huge.
And I think, hey, that wall shit is the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
The dumbest shit that has ever came out of like Donald Trump's immigration policy. A fucking wall?
That might
bitch,
be.
Do you know? First of all, bitch, do you know it's planes, boats? Make it make sense, bitch. We can fly all them bitches. What you gonna do? Stop motherfuckers buying plane tickets? Oh, you gotta confirm your status as an American citizen to buy a fucking plane ticket. What the fuck are we doing here? Huh? You think
You gonna stop every single car? Every single car?
I guarantee you, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some innovative shit from the Hispanic and Latino community when they come from Mexico. Hey, they innovative. They gonna find some. They gonna figure a way out. They gonna figure a way. Hey, it's what it is. Them motherfuckers. Hey, how many times that nigga El Chapo fucking escape?
Yeah.
Hey, would it put him past him? Would it put him past him? Hell, what? Motherfucker, do you realize you can dig underground? Like, there's so many flaws to this fucking thing. Motherfucker, it's not 1092. It's not the Ming fucking dynasty.
Okay, I gotta, oh my God, the big.
Motherfucker, it's not the Ming dynasty. Nigga, the wall is not going to help. Yeah. Niggas are not riding on horseback anymore. Oh, excuse me. I'm riding up here with my stallion, you know, with my sword, my bow and arrow, my little hammer. Like niggas got guns. There's planes, boats, drills, shovels. And I don't think shovels was made back then, but who the fuck knows?
Yeah, oh my God, bro. The Ming Dynasty shit just had me. Push me over the edge. The Ming Dynasty. He said, "This is not the Ming Dynasty." Like, oh my God.
He's trying to use medieval. He's trying to use modern. He's trying to solve modern problems with medieval fucking
tactics.
Yes, make it make sense.
Hey, you know what makes me think about the how you have the castle surrounded by the water?
Yeah. Oh, we gonna put a boat. We can make bridges. We can make bridges. We can cross it. You know what? We can figure out a way to crawl across this shit. Matter of fact, this shit could be an inside job. We can just get somebody from the inside to lower the fucking bridge.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
It's insane, bro. I just don't.
Oh my God, bro, that wall shit. And then he said, "We're gonna make Mexico pay for it."
Pay for it? What? Oh my God! Like, bro, people really attached that and just felt like they felt the Holy Ghost whenever they heard that. Like they heard that and said that there's nothing. That's what I needed to hear. I've known I needed to hear something. I did not know I needed to hear something in life until I heard that. Like that's what you clung to,
bro.
Wow, bro.
Oh my God, bro. When I heard that shit, bro, I just shook my head. You gonna make Mexico pay for it. Hey, Mexico looking like, no, the fuck we not. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you think this is. But nigga, you ain't going in us, nigga. And shout out to the last like few presidents of Mexico. They be standing on business.
Yeah.
They be standing on business. They ain't fucking around. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga. And I think I have to do research on who's Mexico's president right now.
I think they have a woman president right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah. It's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a woman president. So yeah, no, she's standing on business when it comes to Trump. Like, you're not running shit over here. buddy.
Yeah. I'm glad that happened, man. I'm glad. It's pretty cool. Yeah, if you're part of the Hispanic community, me and Will was thinking
We
about
feel for
doing.
y'all, but at the same time, y'all asked for it. I can't get mad at it.
Yeah.
Like,
You did ask for it.
Y'all,
It is what it is.
y'all family members voted for it. Y'all ain't had y'all best interest at heart. Why should I?
Yeah. Every race has done something like this, somewhat, you know.
I don't
That's
think
fine.
niggas never done some shit like this. The worst thing that niggas have done.
Yeah,
when I say
yeah,
niggas,
because
well, okay, when I say niggas, I mean biracials. The worst thing they have done, hey, you niggas are one of the main causes that black people didn't get reparations. That's like the biggest thing.
Which one? Which race?
I said biracials. Yeah. So yeah, they one of the main reasons that we didn't get reparations. So they felt like, oh, the slave get shit for free. Not worth it.
Yeah.
Let's not.
That was a funny logistical exercise right there. Think about it.
Yeah. One final bill that was introduced. A proposed bill in Mississippi will create the Mississippi Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter.
These niggas really bringing it back to the Django age.
People who help arrest undocumented migrants will get $1,000, and trespass by an illegal alien will be punishable by life in prison. Life in prison for coming to this country illegally is fucking crazy.
That's funny. Wait, life in prison for what? Say that one more time for me.
For coming, so basically coming. So hold on, let me find it again. Okay. Yeah. So in trespass by an illegal alien will be punishable by life in prison. You mean to tell me if I cross this bitch illegally and I come to Mississippi and y'all find me because, Doug the fucking bounty hunter wanna, round me up like I'm a fucking slave.
Doug needs meth. So Doug will go grab him some Mexicans. Vlogging channels that will be coming out of this.
No. You know who's gonna be real bad at it?
Who?
Hick. And what's the other one that's real fucking bad?
Wasn't it like just in the news like about last year probably?
Yeah. I forget the name of it. It's like conservative YouTube.
Yeah.
Because kids will get it real bad. You gonna see every former big YouTuber or still big YouTuber. Man, I got a great one today for y'all guys. We going migrant hunting. Now we heard we got some migrant.
Bro, it's literally gonna be like the guys who chase who find predators and beat them up and shit. It's basically becoming that. Like, it's not funny, Will. It's not funny, but damn. Should we wait, hold on, real question. Should we beat them to it and have the first channel like that? That's all.
No. Look, nigga, I ain't that hard pressed for money, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't that hard pressed.
I ain't gonna lie.
$1,000 not worth my time, buddy. Sorry.
I was saying there's the content of being the first to make a channel strictly about that. Someone's gonna do that, but that's wild. That's gonna be wild.
You know what? We could cover it.
That's what I'm saying. We could cover that shit. That should be fire. While they blow up, we blow up too. We could be their arch enemy. We could be their Carabaskins.
So what? So let me put it in channel terms, okay? Where Abba and Preach and versus Fresh and Fit.
Yes. Whenever the first channel comes up, we will be the first. We gotta find that channel. It's gonna be coming soon. We gotta find the first one, and we gotta just get on their ass.
We just gonna have a bunch of fucking JBLs running across the United States. Time to catch a magnet.
Oh my god!
What this country comes to, y'all?
The content is just gonna be. There's one thing about Trump I can say. He brings content. No, but the motherfucker brings content. But I hate it. I hate it.
But here's the thing, though. I know people get Biden shit, but he made politics born again, and I loved it. It wasn't quiet, but it was boring.
Yeah, it wasn't.
People,
It wasn't a spectacle. Like,
yeah, it wasn't people saying like, "Man, turn on TV." What that nigga say? It's more of, "Oh my God, what is this nigga talking about now?" I miss that already. It's
yeah,
the like the day, like the vice presidential debate, boring as fuck. People are like, "Oh, this is boring." Good. I want it to be boring.
yeah,
So you can pay attention and not get caught up in the tricks, bells and whistles and shit. And you can
yeah.
actually pay attention to what is being said. Crazy idea.
No, you go ahead.
But no, we're good. We covered everything.
Yeah, for immigration, yes, we got it.
We covered everything from immigration. Man, we've been in it at an hour. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. We had fun. If you're a Donald Trump supporter, stop leaking his gooch. If you're an illegal immigrant, stay safe. Know your rights. Don't open the fucking door for ICE.
Yep, do not open the door.
If you're a Latino and you voted for Trump, I just want to let you know, you dumb as fuck. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night, y'all. They coming for your ass too, goddammit.